This goes out to all the guys who like to play basketball in the rain with no clothes on. This is for you. I know Jesus saves. I wish he'd save us from this podcast. I know he looks after you and me, but I wish he'd take us far away from here.
Welcome to IDM episode 101, the first Friday show of the new year, 2025. Super happy to be here. Super happy to see you guys, see the dogs in the chat. I'm your guy, your host, Othman Boucher, joined by my partner in crime, Blue Shorts Lindenberry. What's up, man?
What up, dog? How are you?
Happy Friday, Baldy. How you doing?
Good, man. Yeah, it's weird. We're oh, damn, our guy Rhett is in the chat. I haven't seen him in a while. What up, Rhett? I still got that shirt for you, buddy. Check your Patreon DMs. Sorry, I didn't mean to. So I've been trying to get a hold of that motherfucker for a while.
I missed Rhett. Shouts to Rhett. What's up, dude?
But yeah, anyway, everything's good, dude. Yeah, usually we're together on Fridays, but just kind of working out the last couple of kinks of the holiday season. So, we had to separate one last time.
Yeah. I miss your body heat, dude. It's fucking chilly down here. So I don't know how much you want to divulge about what you're doing, what you've been up to this week. If you don't want to you don't want to talk about it at all, it's fine. If you want to talk about it, that's cool. But you've been keeping yourself busy this past week, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Busier than usual.
Yeah. I always try to find something to do during the
Yeah. And for those who aren't on the straight you're on, consider signing up. Patreon.com/IDMpod, 3 episodes a week. But for those who aren't listening or haven't had a chance to listen, the due date for Shorts' baby has been bumped up about 3 weeks. So now instead of early February, it's mid-January, which is like 2 weeks away.
I've thought about it 6 million times this week. There was already, for the past 8 months, let's be honest, there's been an oh shit, like underlying current running constantly underneath all my thoughts. Yeah, all my thoughts of like, what can I eat today to get a little bit fatter, all this stuff. But the advancement of the timeline, I went from like thinking I had about a month and a half left to 2 weeks. I was like, oh shit, okay, it's happening. Oh.
It's like when you back in school when you had a project due, you got a month to do it, and you're like, I'm gonna wait till the last weekend to do that shit, and then next thing you know, the due date gets bumped up and fucks your whole life up. But it's all good, man. It'll work out. It always does. Dude, I don't want to tell your business, Can I say that you've been trying to get the car shit figured out?
Oh yeah, I've just talked about it so many times. I'm sure people are tired of listening to it, but that was one of like the big agenda items that I had to get done in like the last month and a half, and definitely adding to the oh shitness.
Factor.
Is it Ron Mexico says, "Gotta hurry up and build that crib now." Actually, I never updated the dogs properly on this. The crib is built. Now,
Nice.
I will say, it was a lot less complicated than I thought because Oathman kind of put the fear-mongering shit in my head about it. And he was like, dude, it's going to take you like 4 weeks and there's 300. There's 300 parts to it.
I don't think I did all that. I was just trying to be a good friend and tell you to take care of it before she gets mad at you. But it's okay. You can make it. It was confusing for me. I mean, and that's not saying much, but yeah.
I will say there were 4 parts to this one, and it was built before I got a chance to build it.
Oh fuck, dude! Oh hell no!
Oh hell no!
Damn it, dude!
I am such a pussy, dude. I'm not a man.
Wait. Do you? I mean,
I am not a man.
I'm not a man. I'm 40. Can we assume who done it?
If you want, I actually, to be honest with you, and just to be on the safe side, I'm pretty sure a ghost built it in the middle of the night.
Probably. Yeah. Your house. Hopefully your house is haunted. It's like when I was praying for diabetes so I could get Ozempic. Hopefully your house is haunted and it was a fucking poltergeist that fucking put it together because it wants to fucking steal your baby. Well, dude, I mean, that sucks, but dude, fuck it, whatever. At least it's built, right?
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, I know I'm excited for you. I know all the dogs are excited for you. We're gonna talk about this more in the future, but there are a lot of upgrades and changes we have planned for the show. Our guy Mike Cook, the sponsor since day one of the show, hooked us up with like some really nice cameras for the show. Because he basically texted us. He was like, "Yo, what do you guys need to make the show better?" And I was like, "How much is a new co-host?" And he's like, "You're great." No, he was like, "What do you guys need?" And I was like, "Cameras." And I sent him. Basically, long story short, he's fucking gone above and beyond trying to help us out. So we got new cameras. After doing the show with the Raccoon Tweeties TMOS guys, we saw like their setup and we're like, oh shit, we need one of those, which apparently Shorts has been telling me about for a year and I just ignored him. Sorry about that. But we're going to start doing the shows from your house because you just got more space and it'll look nicer. And obviously like you're going to need to be home a lot more with a newborn. So we're planning on doing that, but we might also like switch around the schedule for like when we do shows, because doing a show at 9:30 on Friday with a fucking 1-month-old is going to be very difficult. So just letting you guys know that is like something that we're planning on doing in the future, but we'll let you know the details as we
yeah, we're gonna have to tinker with it and figure out what works the best, but we'll keep you guys all updated on the Patreon and on our socials and all that stuff. So make sure it's more important now than ever to follow us on those. And also, let me just, while we're on the subject of blabbing about ourselves, I've been trying to get the It Doesn't Matter podcast subreddit going because I see how great Brennan and Gerardo's is for 10 minutes of Shab. And they really do use it so well to like drive engagement for their show. So I put in, I don't know, probably about 3-4 hours yesterday and like updating our subreddit, but we need people to visit it from the Reddit app because there's some gay ass message that pops up when people click on our links right now from mobile, and it basically blocks them from being able to view whatever videos we post.
What does it say? NSFW?
Yeah.
You're basically listening to gay porn?
Yeah. And from what I've read, the only workaround is to get a ton of people to flood the subreddit and then review it. So we would appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, that's enough housekeeping. Well, I think they'll do that because they did a good job of the dogs did a good job of liking our comment on the 10 minutes of Shab post. So shouts to you guys that did that. Yeah. But yeah, that's enough housekeeping. Go ahead.
Well, and I thought this this basement, speaking of last week's episodes, 2 great episodes with the 10 Minutes of Shop guys, one on their feed, one on ours. I thought this basement turned out to be the perfect setting for podcasting. I mean, the walls are spaced out just far enough. The acoustics were great, and it ended up being kind of like a hot box, like a nice comedy show almost, or a comedy.
The only thing I will criticize, and I'm sorry to do this, dude. I'm sorry to do this. I'll put you on blast. I did notice a little bit of a buffering issue with some videos that I was pulling that shit up, Jamie, with.
Yeah.
Which you have talked to us about before. So I don't know.
Well, you know what's interesting is, not to get too technical, but that buffering issue wasn't there when we were using Gerardo's board, but it was there when we used my board. So I think it stems back to, in some way or another, this stupid fucking board that I wasted $300 on, and I should have just gotten the Roadcaster.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Hopefully you're right. But either way, it'll be fine. All right. Cool. That's enough of our little fucking show note details. But dude, I wanted to just jump right into this palate cleanser. You know, we love doing these. The Vagina Hotline. We've been sitting on a message from our guy Coop for a little while. If you guys want to send in a message, we'd love to hear from you. Just go to speakpipe.com/IDM pod. Just hit record. And
speakpipe.com/IDM.
I think it's okay. My bad. You're right. Just hit record. Tell us who you are. Don't tell us who you are. We don't give up. But we got a quick message from our guy Coop. So let's get into that. All right.
Hello and welcome to the
Vagina
Hotline.
Speakpipe.com/IDM. Yeah, just one message this week. It's all good. It's all we need. Hopefully this doesn't lead Shorts and I into a fucking 27-minute argument. But we shall see. Never know. You never know what the fucking Vagina Hotline will present us with. All right. There we go.
Hey, boys. Coop here, your unofficial 9th or 10th mic now. Just wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. It's the day before Christmas, and I had to run out to get my car washed from all the salt from traveling from snowboarding. And my wife just throws out a little, hey, can you stop and pick me up something from the store while you're out in Leesburg? Well, turns out it's the outlet mall. The outlet mall. Which means I'm going to have to fight traffic, and I'm going to be out there for 3 hours, which should just be a simple errand for something she could have picked up any time in the past 2 weeks. Fun.
Brutal. Ugh. God, dude.
Can I tell you just surface level what sucks about that?
Yeah.
And I know that specific outlet that he's talking about from when I was with Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
We were over in Leesburg all the time. That outlet, and I've been through hell in that particular outlet. There's like one major entrance and exit into it.
Mm-hmm.
And especially on the holidays, but even just a random casual weekend, there's about 600 cars fighting to get in and out of there at any given time. And the more cars there are, the less parking spaces there are, which means you're going to have to walk probably a lot further to get to the one store that you're going to. That is a nightmare, and I feel very, very bad that Coop had to go through that. It's just, on top of that, the foot traffic when you get in there, because this is an outdoor outlet mall, you have to fight about, I would say, 5 Indians to 1 non-Indian every step of the way.
Oh, God, my nightmare, dude.
Why do you fuck me? Why you fuck me?
Hey, you bloody motherfucker guy, you fucking asshole. I was gonna say that, dude, women be shouting out. Women love I mean, I don't want to generalize and say women because we're a feminist show, but our better halves love assigning chores under the guise of them being very simple, easy to take care of, and they pretend like a 2-hour chore is not going to take 2 hours. They're like, "Hey, can you find somewhere to throw this treadmill away?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, I got to drive to the dump, and I probably got to rent a truck to do that. So I got to, And they're like, "Well, I mean, I'll just do it. And I'm like, "You're going to rent a truck from Home Depot, and then you're going to fucking carry a 2,000-pound treadmill into the truck and then drive to fucking Kensington, Maryland or wherever the fuck and drop off." Yeah. So I've been dealing with that a little bit this week, honestly.
Well, not only do they pretend like it's not going to take this exorbitant amount of time, but they have a way of dragging easy tasks out where it should be an hour total. Because I feel like guys in our minds, we're always, even if you're going to Wegmans down the street, you're like, all right, I'm leaving at 4:01. My goal is to be back here by 4:59 at the latest.
Yeah. How quickly and efficiently can I do this fucking shit that I don't want to do?
Yeah. They're like, let's futz around in every fucking aisle. And then also, oh my God, I forgot. I just remembered. I have to go to Target, which is on the other side of town.
Oh, God, dude.
It's like they drag shit out to be 4 hours. And from the time you sign up to go out with them that it is just going to be an all-day event.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of it too. Like, I think that part of what they want is they want to control your time and what you're doing with your dude, especially if you have free time, especially if it's like I took this past week off just because I had a ton of vacation time, and my boss was like, "I'm taking this week off. You should do it too." It's like, all right. So, dude, this whole week, I swear to God, man, like I've just been kind of chilling, but more than usual. You know what I'm saying? And every 15, 20 minutes, Oathman, can you come in here? And I'm like, oh God, I'm just trying to watch Gladiator 2. What? And she'll be like, she didn't. Okay, so first of all, she didn't take all the days off this week. She just took 2 off. I guess it's because she was worried about, looking bad at work, which I never understand. But but it's stuff from. How do I reword this sentence to make it sound like normal, like shit like that, to like, what do you think if we move this over here? And I'm like, yo, just because you didn't take your day off doesn't mean you get to control what I do with my day off. So yeah, there was a lot of that this week. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. I think they just love to delegate,
I bet it was like the dumbest fucking item that he had to buy too. It was like, I forgot to get the Dutch oven from Williams Sonoma for $95.
Yeah. It's yeah, I mean, this was gonna be Yehudi news actually, but it's just honestly the stuff that she's been asking me to do, just because she sees that I'm like free and enjoying my days off, has been it's been insane. But I love her, and I'm lucky to have her in my life, and she's the best.
Was
you know
there,
what I'm saying?
There are examples?
Yeah, I mean, so she got these like new mirrors out of nowhere that she wanted me to install in the bathrooms upstairs, which, first of all, like, who does she think I am? Bob the Builder? You know what I'm saying? I can't do that shit, dude. So she has got these mirrors, and she's like, can you, I don't know how I figured this out, but I figured out how to do it, right? So I got them up. And so that was like my first day off. She wanted me to put up these mirrors in the middle of the day. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Okay. And then the next day, she's like, "Can you figure out like what to do with these old mirrors? Like, what do we do with these? They're so big." And I'm like, "Yeah, but can I figure it out like on a time that is like not where I'm trying to just chill?" You know, I know you think that me chilling is like the worst thing in the world, but and she's like, "Fine." And then so like later on in the day, I'm like, "Okay, I'll figure it out." And I take them. I'm not gonna tell you where I took them, but let's just say I got rid of the mirrors. And she's she immediately jumps to like the next thing that she wants me to get rid of in the house, because she's figured out that I can get rid of shit in the house. You know, I have a method. And so she's like, "Oh, also,
I'm sorry. Can I guess?
If you're gonna say treadmill, no, not treadmill."
No. I bet you're taking it to like a dumpster behind Safeway.
That is correct. Ding, 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 ding.
Dude, welcome to being white. That's the most white trash move you can pull off.
Yeah, I texted her. I was like, "Oh my God, I need you to pick me up. I just got arrested." And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, the dumpster police just got me." She's like, "Oh, it's been shut up." But yeah, I did do that. I mean, I don't understand why anyways, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I come back home and she's now that she's figured out that I can take stuff and get rid of it, she's like, "Can you also get rid of the body?" No, I'm playing. She's like, "Can you get rid of like old shit that she hasn't thought about for like a year and a half, that now all of a sudden it's like imperative that we get rid of it, you know?" But yeah, anyways, that's my complaint of the week.
Man, that's a rough one.
Our girl Jen Montana says, "Your girls are definitely just controlling you. I can do all my shopping in 15 minutes because I know where everything is." Yeah, honestly, Jen, I think that's a rarity. I think most women do not get their shopping done in 15 minutes. I don't know if it's because they secretly like to do it and they don't want to tell people that or what, but I think that's pretty rare, at least from the stories I've heard.
Yeah, and I'll just add no comment.
All right. Thanks, man. Yeah, shouts to Coop. Again, speakpipe.com/IDM. If you want to leave a message, we'd love to hear from you. But yeah, that's the Vagina Hotline. All right, we got a ton of shit I wanted to get to tonight. Is there anything that you wanted to jump into, or?
Let's give a shout out to our dogs right quick.
Hell yeah. Love doing that.
Time P1 shout out.
Shout outs to all the dogs supporting IDM, keeping us afloat and keeping us going for the past year and a half on patreon.com/IDM pod. So let me just give a quick shout out to our guy, Alex, AJ McCown, Alex Davis, Brendan Cooney, Brendan Smith. Shout outs to Brent Wenzel, Brian Altman, Brian Busties. Shout outs to Kamran Mexikizzle for Chizzle.
Kamran.
Again, that's Kamran Mexikizzle for Chizzle.
You want to go out for some Indian food?
Shout outs to Danny Loudermilk, David Slat, Don DeMarco, Ernesto Ladon, Craven Moorhead, James Faz, James M. Shout outs to Jen Montana. It ain't no stopping. I'm still popping. Shout outs to my guy, JP Flame, Kevin Smith, Korean John Christine, Kyle Kogan, M_Jizzle, Matt Brodricks, Matt Starcheck, and of course, Matt Starcheck. Shout outs to Max has a 1-inch penis, Peter Rosencrantz, Phil J, Reggie, Ron Mexico, and our guy that you can find at Instagram.com/BradPaintsThis. Shout outs to our guys, Sean Kibler, William, and Lubomir. Again, that is our $8 tier. If you guys are new to the show, you can check us out for 3 shows a week at patreon.com/IDM. You can join for just $5. We post full audio and video of every single show that we do there. So thank you guys for supporting IDM. We love y'all.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah.
Did you
Right.
did you see the video of that new chick lead singer for Soundgarden?
Yeah. Dude, I didn't know that Soundgarden had a female lead singer. So
There's a lot of that going on right now. Like Linkin Park, for instance,
yeah.
they had their lead singer Chester Bennington killed himself like 7 years ago,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and they just came out with their first.
Oh shit, sorry. Fuck. Okay. How do I turn it down? All right, let's just wait it out. Okay.
But they just released their first new music a few months back for the first time in years. I mean, since Chester was still alive. And the new lead singer is also a chick. Now, I will tell you, the single that they came out with, and I have not heard the new album, it's pretty fucking solid, yeah.
Really?
But then you think about it like another layer deep, and you're like, oh, fuck, like, that's all well and good. Obviously, we're supportive. It's an inclusive show on IDM. We support women furthering themselves and breaking through that glass ceiling.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah, we love the idea that they're all actually secretly making more money than all of us, but that's neither here nor there. But what happens when you go to see Linkin Park and you know what the songs sound like? For instance, I've seen them live in concert probably 5 times. You know what they're supposed to sound like in person, and then there's just this limp-wristed girl singing all their hits. It kind of fucks the road show up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What are they supposed to do? You know? I mean, I guess what AC/DC did was find somebody who sounds exactly like what's his face? Fuck. The name is anyways. Yeah, I mean they could do that. I think that's probably the better thing to do, right? Find someone who sounds exactly like there's another band that did that too.
Journey or
yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you who.
Lead singer
Queen did that.
There, yeah. Good call. Yeah. Was it like a Filipino dude or something like that?
I think so. Yeah, I think they found like a little Bruno Mars running around in Thailand, and they were like, "Dude, this guy's got some fucking pipes. He can sing."
Yeah. Bon Scott to Brian Johnson, AC/DC. Yeah, and I mean, sounded just like Bon Scott or similar. I think, yeah, but from the video that I saw with Linkin Park, the girl, she did a good job of doing the like metal screams and shit that Chester Bennington would do sometimes.
Yeah, but it still sounds like a chick doing.
Yeah, that's true.
A Chester impression. And I'll tell you this, just as a random aside, she sounds so much like this other girl. This band fucking rules in this moment, but you don't have the baggage of having to perform somebody else's music. At least she does. So it's a totally different experience.
So you were saying Soundgarden.
Yeah, so Chris Cornell was the lead singer of Soundgarden forever, and obviously also donked himself off, killed himself. That was about 5 years ago at this point. But it was that was pretty shocking news because he had hung around for so long past when they became famous. It just kind of came out of left field.
Yeah.
And he had done other bands, like I think he was in Velvet Revolver for a while, and Audio Slave. I could be wrong about those two, but
dude, that guy Chris Cornell was such a dreamboat when he was young. Like, I am so jealous of the way he looked when he was. You ever seen old interviews or anything like that?
No.
He's got the long, curly black hair and the blue eyes. I mean, he looks like.
Oh yeah, Yeah, he's a hot boy.
Yeah, he's and I hear people always talking about how he's like in their top 5 greatest singers of all time.
Well, he was incredible.
Yeah. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. He's been replaced by a fat black lady. No sports, no politics. Has nothing to do with anything. We're not taking a stance. We're just saying that's the case, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a DEI hire.
No. We're not saying that. We do not, we do not do politics on the show. I'm sure she's great. Okay.
This is definitely not like the New Orleans police superintendent at all. It's not like that.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. We support her. Okay. She's a woman. I don't if she chooses to. Anyways, so he has been not replaced. They have filled his
They will not replace us.
Oh my God. They have filled his vacant role with this woman. And I didn't call her a fat black lady because I'm trying to be mean. It is relevant to the story we are telling. Okay.
Yeah, you can see her on the screen. She is in fact a fat black lady.
So I don't know where they were performing, but yeah, I found this video online. You and I were talking about it a little bit ago. I guess it looks like a small venue. It looks kind of like the 930 Club.
Yeah.
And there's a crowd in front. They're pumped. They're fired up. They're into the music. I'm sure it's good. And she's in the moment. She's feeling it. And she goes for something that I would say is pretty bold. She goes for the stage dive.
Yeah.
Now I'd put her at maybe like 220. Would you say? What would you say?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, looking at her, if she looks like she's 5'6" or 5'7",
yeah,
she's at least 2 bills. Yeah.
She looks like, she kind of looks like Trent Williams, to be honest, a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how our stage dive goes. Oh no. I mean, she is flat on the ground like a pancake.
Dude, she felt as soon as she jumps off stage, it's like they got out of the way. They were like, we're not allowed to touch you. And she just drop like a stone in a lake, dude.
I will say, dude, I think that you're kind of setting people up for failure if you're a woman stage diving. Not because I don't think they should be able to stage dive, just because I feel like with a dude stage diving, it doesn't matter if you're grabbing his grundle and his balls and stuff. Like that's kind of what's expected. But if a woman stage dives and you're holding her tit, and you know what I'm saying, it's very weird and creepy.
It's just so funny how fast she falls. Some might say she fell on black days.
All right, let's watch the rest of this. Let's see what else she has to say. I love that the band keeps playing and they do like the slow dramatic like end to the song. Like, oh fuck, did she just fucking fall?
Yeah, because what are they gonna do? Like a record scratch?
Yeah. Yeah. They play this sound drop. They play I'm not okay. All right, here we go. Now we also got to mention, I'm sorry, I keep stopping this. We also got to mention she did something that was pretty bold, dude. I guess women probably have to do this. She dove backwards. So she's not even facing the audience.
Yeah, they're staring at her black hole sun.
That's a good one, dude. But I'd say maybe women have to do this when they stage dive because, like, you don't want people like holding you up by your tits, shit like that. All right, here we go.
Too happy for you, motherfuckers. You're okay. I knew I was too happy for you, motherfuckers. That was kind of crazy. Hey, everybody okay? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I will say, you hear her say, "I knew I was too heavy for you, motherfuckers." I will say that she handles it pretty well, right?
Yeah, for sure. Especially for just getting embarrassed.
Yeah,
I would not have had nearly that amount of humility.
What would you have said?
Oh,
sorry. Thank you for your welcoming me, for thanking me, and you're welcome. I don't know what you say to that.
Yeah, it would have been something to that effect.
Dude, I'll be honest, man. Stage diving is like one of those things one of those few things in my life I've always wanted to try that I'll never be able to try, but I've always wanted to try or want to be able to do. Like, I think it's that and dunking and maybe like kissing a guy or something. No, I'm playing. Dunking. What else? Like some gay weightlifting stuff too. But what is your take on stage diving?
Oh, I'm all for it. I've definitely done it before, but it was
You have?
when I was
No
probably
way.
100 pounds less. Not stage diving. I've done the crowd surfing before. Obviously, I wasn't up on stage, but it's a similar. I mean, it's similar act, right?
Yeah.
Relying on the crowd to hoist you up over their heads.
Yeah.
I used to be a huge fan of it. I remember seeing Davey, the lead singer of AFI, do it at a concert. It might have been HF Festival years and years ago, obviously.
Mhm.
And that was when I was first like coming into my own of like, what music do I like that not because my parents like it or because somebody recommended it, what's the shit that I'm really into? And that's where I started falling ass first into like pop punk back then. And AFI was just so silly back in the day. And I saw him leap off the stage and I was like, holy shit, dude, that's rock and roll. And meanwhile, I'd go back to school wearing an AFI shirt and everybody's like, you fucking fat.
Fucking loser. Yeah. I mean, it makes me think of like some different stage dive fails though. Do you have any that you can think of that that this reminds you of? I'm thinking of my guy Tekashi 6ix9ine. I mean, you probably have never seen him because you don't listen to horrible rap, horrible music, but he was like notorious for stage diving, but also like not even normal ones. Like he would climb onto balconies, like and just fuck it, let's just see what happens. And there are two that he is famous for that went horribly wrong. Are there any that you can think of that you remember?
Yeah, let me pull this one up real quick. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I saw him do that in like a documentary or something like that one time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check this John out. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait a second. First of all, there's one line of people, one row of people in this crowd. This is
silly. Looks like Thanksgiving.
This is a stage dive. I don't predict good things.
Okay. Yeah. That's not a good combination right there.
Jim Norton in the middle there.
Oh, nice.
All right, so this dude's climbing up onto the barricade on his own, and then I guess he didn't realize that there's nobody behind him.
It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen, dude. Can you play it again?
Yeah.
Dude, he doesn't even stand up on the fence to look and see if anybody's there. He just goes for it when there's clearly nobody behind
There's
him.
literally not a single person behind him. Maybe he just never took the time to look.
He was having such a good time. He's like, this place is fucking packed.
Dude, he looked like Macho Man Randy Savage.
It's so funny, dude. Oh my god, that is so fucking funny, dude. What a fucking idiot, man. I mean, he had to be hammered, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was on something. That is like prime drug abuse there.
Oh my god.
Rhett says, I'm fine with Miley doing tribute covers. She's good, but it's BS when the band gets new leads. I refuse to see them. Sacrilege. Yeah, there's a big thing about that. There's this dude on this I listen to every once in a while on Sirius XM. The best way I can describe him, his name is Eddie Trunk. It's called Trunk Nation is the show. I've listened.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. I thought you said Trump Nation for a second.
Yeah, Eric Trump Nation.
Okay.
But every time I listen to this dude, it's only because there's nothing else on.
Mhm.
And, this guy is. It's like if Chris Russell, instead of spending his life covering sports,
Yeah.
only knew weird factoids about rock bands from 1970 to 1993.
That's cool.
But I was listening to him a couple weeks ago, and he was saying that there's like a big thing with Pink Floyd, I think, right now, where one of the guys, like I think the lead singer and one of the other big band members hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't tour together. They're one of the biggest rock bands of all time. Could literally make millions and millions if they just reunited for 1 year, and they won't do it. To the point that one of them was touring as Pink Floyd, and as soon as the other one found out about it, he got more of the former original band members together to tour with him, so that the other guy couldn't use the name Pink Floyd. I mean, there's just weird shit that comes out when bands split up like that.
Yeah. It's crazy how much they hate each other too. Dude, I feel like most people, the majority of people who work together for a super long time end up hating each other. I mean, you and I are almost there. And also, I was watching this. I'm just kidding. I was watching this this video of Siskel and Ebert. Maybe I'll pull it up after this, but they just despised each other. They're like, well, we have to do another take because you're a fuck up. He's like, well, yeah, I'm a fuck up, but at least my wife's not fucking another guy. It's pretty good. Okay, so I pulled up real quick. I pulled up top 10 stage dive fails. You want to just go through them real quick?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
This is a good bit. I like this bit. Okay. Here we go. Who's this band again? I know him from FIFA 98.
They were in like Milky Way commercial. This was their only hit. They were a one-off.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, he dove into the crowd like you ever seen that famous picture of a fox in like Antarctica or some cold winter place and they love to dive like head first in the snow with their asses like hanging out in the air.
Oh, foxes do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
That's kind of what he did. He just fucking dove, but like not. You kind of got to do a belly flop when you stage dive. It's not really a dive.
And you were putting the ultimate faith in the crowd for sure.
Yeah. All right, here we go. What's next? Oh. God. I love the bit when like you see the people in front of the person like kind of inch their bodies away from him.
Yeah. The old telltale sign that we're not going to catch your ass.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Hell
God,
no, dude.
it's like 300 pounds.
Who does he think he is, man? And he's diving straight into like 3 girls. Bro, come on. You look like Huey from Lost. You can't do that. Come on, Wise.
Yeah.
Here, let's say it one more time. That was fucking egregious, dude. I love when it's the end of the song too. It's so perfect 'cause it's like the perfect time for something to be super awkward, you know?
Yeah.
All right, what else we got? What'd you say?
What is this, man? Is this like a gay music festival?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's
They're
like
bikini-clad gentlemen with no shirts on.
Oh, God.
These are all pretty much the same. But,
Yeah. Let me go to the top 2.
All right. Oh no.
That's so good.
That one's in slow motion, taking on like a 2009 BlackBerry.
But dude, there are less people here than the one you showed me initially. You can literally count how many people are in this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're very spread out. Oh my God. This is the perfect video. You can see the moment his fucking face slams the ground. Oh my God. And you can see him like go up on stage and he like tries to corral everybody. He's like, come on, guys. And one dude in the crowd is like, yeah, fucking do it. Oh my God. All right. Let's see number 1.
Like a deep pop type guy. Dude, that guy crashed straight into Earth. He definitely left the crater.
Dude, he was like 25 feet up.
This shit rules.
Dude, that singer, whoever this guy is, was hyping him the fuck up. He was like, come on, everybody, look at this. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, that's so good. Oh fuck. All right.
Hey, I don't know if you saw this, but one of
people are saying that's Blur.
Blur was the woohoo band.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry, what were we saying?
Well, I don't know if you saw this, but you know, your girl Whitney Cummings made some news on CNN. There was this clip
2020,
and I don't know. I think she was trying to be edgy or something.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna play it, and then I got something else I want to lead into it.
Okay.
Because I made a pretty startling discovery after watching this clip.
2024 election fried our brains. The Democrats couldn't hold a primary.
Again, this was New Year's Eve on CNN. Whitney Cummings with Andy Coopy and whatever.
Andy Cohen.
Yeah.
They were too busy holding a body upright. 2024 election fried our brains. The Democrats couldn't hold a primary because they were too busy holding a body upright. Are we still rolling? Am I off? Go for it. It was amazing that the pro-choice party didn't give their voters one when it came to the presidential candidate. Kamala was forced on us so hard you'd think she was patented by Pfizer or Moderna, whichever one's. Oh, God. Andy just gave me a very scary look. No!
So I don't think she really said anything all that shocking, but it was maybe she overplayed in her mind, like the platform itself of CNN. She thought, it was kind of edgy for them.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, I don't want to get into sports or politics, I know Whitney Cummings played basketball in high school.
But if you scroll down a little bit, you'll notice a tweet in response to this, because Whitney Cummings clipped out her appearance, and she said, "I mean, please list the lies I told." So edgy.
Oh, God.
And I saw a response to her tweet from our guide to movie.
Oh, hell yeah.
He was getting a lot of interaction on Twitter for this one.
Oh, hell yeah.
He goes, "This was a desperate." Well, why don't you read it and you can read it for us?
Yo, this was a desperate attempt to go viral, but we the people didn't really care at all. You busy with the current climate of the world to care. No, you too busy with the current climate of the world to care about a self-proclaimed comedian trying to be edgy live on air. Hell yeah, dude.
Dude,
he's got like 80 likes or something like that.
Well, there's also 56 comments underneath it.
No, that's not a good ratio.
One guy says, "Billy, you shouldn't be Billy." Gets his Twitter
Billy
name.
the demon, yeah.
Billy, you shouldn't be mad. She didn't make any jokes about the March of Dimes. She brought out her generic right-wing talking points, and the Rogan verse is eating it up. Good for her, I guess. So he's getting some praise, and some people shitting on him. But, dude, I'd never noticed this before, that he will just fire out takes on Twitter like that.
Dude, I love it. Yeah, he's always sending. The movie is very active on Twitter. I know
he doesn't like tweet anything. He doesn't like compose original tweets or whatever. That's what startled me about it, because I think I follow him, and then I noticed I just wasn't looking at his replies, and that's where all his action is.
Well, dude, honestly, that's where all my action is. Every time I try to compose an original thought, people are like, "All right, you're not clever, dude. Shut the fuck up." So usually I'm just like, I just respond to posts like, "This guy fucking sucks," and I get 50 likes. I'm like, all right. That will make me feel good about myself for about 13 seconds. But yeah, dude, he's very active on Twitter, man. He sends me DMs all the time with like crazy videos he sees and stuff like that. And dude, you know how he's been championing what is it called? Women's basketball for such a long time. And now it's something that a lot of people are talking about. So he has a lot of opinions about Skylar Diggins and Caitlin Clark and what's the other girl? Aja. I don't know.
Aja.
But,
it'd be funny if he took the same role as guys who get pissed off when their favorite bands finally blow up, and he's like, "Man, fuck women's basketball, dog."
Yeah, WNBA sold out, dog.
Yeah, more like WNBA, you know what I'm saying?
Because they lesbians, you get it. Yeah. I don't want to do sports or politics, but that clip annoys me so much, man. It's like, all right, well, you're saying all this stuff when it's easy to say all this stuff, like when everybody has already said all this stuff, and then she's looking at Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper like, oh my God, isn't this the craziest shit you've ever heard? And even they're like, well, yeah, this is funny. This is so edgy. Great job. Yeah. And then she still gets spooked to the point where she's like, all right, I'm just going to stop doing these jokes.
Yeah, I think that's how she always kind of keeps her career going, is that she comes out when it's mostly safe and then catches a lot of like social media engagement for whatever the fuck she's doing. and then acts like I think that's what's always annoyed me about her, is that she acts like she's, breaking down barriers and I'm such an edgy comic, but it's after like all the smoke is cleared.
Yeah, you can't have one of the most successful sitcoms of all time credited to your name and also be super edgy.
Yeah.
Although you know what, I may be wrong. Ricky Gervais is exactly that.
And also hiring a pedophile on your sitcom is pretty edgy.
That's right. Yeah. Dude, did you see Ricky Gervais? I wish he kept going with the bit, but he went on Twitter today and he was like,
dude, he's another guy that's just like Whitney Cummings.
No, dude, come on.
No, definitely. He's the same
fucking way, bruh.
I like him. I love his Golden Globes roast of Hollywood from a few years back. I thought that was legendary. But on Twitter, he's the exact same fucking way.
And what do you mean?
He will wait until it's basically already safe to have a really harsh take.
I don't think it was safe when he was saying the stuff he said at the Golden Globes to their faces.
I'm saying on social media, it's different.
Okay, but no, just as a whole, Ricky Gervais, just assessing the dude as a entertainer.
He's great.
Whitney Cummings would never have done what he did at the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
The shit he said at the Golden Globes was fucking. I was like, dude, someone's gonna kill you.
Well, you basically got to be comfortable never working again, which you can only do, I guess, if you have the millions upon millions that he has in the bag.
The millions and millions of dollars. Rhett says, when are we going to a WNBA game?
We still have to do that. That would be sick. With the movie. But yeah, remember when we first talked about doing that, it was when the Washington Mystics were like heading for the playoffs, or they were almost in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so
we were watching the game. We did a live stream of the game.
We did a live stream of the game, an illegal live stream of the game, and did commentary over it. And then I think they ended up missing the playoffs or some shit like that. But yeah,
dude, we were about to pay like $250 a seat for a WNBA game.
Yeah, about as much as I paid to go to JP's New Year's Eve party.
Oh fuck, I forgot to get that. We'll get to it in the straight round. So anyways, as I was saying, Ricky Gervais did the Golden Globes thing like I think it was 2020 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was right before the pandemic, because it was like February of 2020.
So he put this tweet up, and he always posts like very ugly pictures of himself, which I appreciate. He said, sat in the bath, wondering what I would say if I were hosting the Golden Globes on Sunday. It's been a pretty good year for material. And then people are like, fuck yeah, we want to hear your jokes. And so he starts just live tweeting jokes. Do you want to hear some of them?
Yeah.
All right. Give me your honest.
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin the mystique of stand-up comedy any more than Oathman has in the past couple of months for IDM listeners. But
sorry, guys.
I've kind of figured Ricky Gervais for a guy that has like a team of writers helping him write his stand-up specials, because he's got a new special like every 3 years or so, and you don't see him going around and like touring and stuff. So maybe I've got him wrong, and I hope I do. But
I feel like you're a little bit of a Ricky Gervais hater, a little bit.
No, I love it.
Well, you put him in the same category as Whitney Cummings as far as like what they're willing to do,
social media wise. Yeah,
and you're kind of giving, all the credit up to some random ass writers. What is going on?
The first person that ruined this idea for me, I remember hearing on a podcast somewhere, a guy who was on tour with Kevin Hart. And I'd never thought about this before, but he said while they were on tour, they were him and his team of like 3 other friends were writing jokes for Kevin Hart. And I'd never thought about that before. I'd never thought about the idea of a stand-up being so big and prolific that they can just get away with having a team of writers write their act for them. So I think I'm a little bit always on the lookout for it ever since then, because it really just floored me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that I have really no grasp of. Like I know that there are a lot of ghostwriters, as they call them, in a rap. They say that about like Drake and
Yeah,
I don't know, every famous rapper, and yeah, they say it about comics too. I will say this: I know the ones who do it on their own, like without a doubt. Like I know Steve Byrne, for instance. I know I've talked about him a lot in the past, but he takes pride in the fact that he will work on a special for years before like putting it out, and that tells me that he's doing it the old school way.
that's good. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably just overly suspicious.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong about Ricky Gervais. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I feel like I have no idea if people use writers, but I feel like I can tell when somebody absolutely does not use a writer.
Jen says she's heard his old radio show. He's extremely quick with jokes. So I'm not doubting his actual ability at humor. And Rhett adds, for his stand-up, he certainly has a crew. Stephen Merchant and Carl Pilkington. Yeah, I mean, those are the guys.
Yeah,
those are the guys he wrote the original Office.
The Office. Yeah, Stephen Merchant. Yeah,
and then did extras with on HBO.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So let me know what you think of these. It's just 3 jokes. Let me know what you think. I'm not going to do the English voice. It's going to take away from the point of this. He says, "Hello and welcome to the 82nd Golden Globe Awards. What a year it's been. Hundreds of entertainers jumped at the chance to go to the Vatican to meet the Pope, many from Hollywood. Obviously, they weren't content with only being part of the second biggest pedo ring in the world."
God damn, dude.
I mean, he's just going for it, dude.
I mean, that hits on 2 levels for sure.
Yeah. God, dude, he just fucking gets right to it, right? Like,
Oh, but you're a bunch of pedos.
Pedos, yeah. Pedo ring. All right, here's the second joke he had. Justin Timberlake was convicted of drunk driving. He said drink driving, but drunk driving. If he'd have gone to jail, he'd have heard the words sexy back a lot more often. That one's, that one's okay. All right, and the last one.
You need your laugh track.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that on Tuesday, how much it sucks when old TV shows are ruined by laugh tracks.
Oh, right. All right, the last one is Kevin Hart said that being at one of Diddy's parties was uncomfortable as he wouldn't leave him alone. Eventually, he had to shout, "I'm a midget, not a child." That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, just to just to show you that our gauge on comedy is pretty good. The first joke got 20,000 likes.
Yeah.
The second joke, which wasn't that great, got 7.7 thousand. The third got 13,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I wish he would keep going with it, dude. This is a great bit. But he probably doesn't want to do this shit for free.
I'm definitely a fan of his. I mean, I do watch that Golden Globes roast like I call it a roast. It was him hosting the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
It definitely came off like a roast. I watch that every like 6 months or so. It's so funny when he has that line about he's like, let's be honest, if ISIS started a talent agency, you all would sign up immediately. Like just cutting to the core of how they're just completely vapid and soulless.
Yeah. They don't know where to draw any lines because they don't. All right, dude, we gotta hop on the straight shot, but before we do that, we gotta give our shout out to our guy.
Hell yeah.
Our dog, Money Mike.
In Northern Virginia, where the sun always shines.
Shout out to our guy, Mike Cook of Money Mike's Plumbing. Next time you guys are in the need for a plumber, please give Mike Cook a call. In fact, you're not even really taking much of a chance. I'm sure your wife's gonna tell you your vagina is gonna be like, we'll call those FH Fur guys because we've got a coupon in the mail. Here's why that's completely fucking irrelevant. One, women don't know anything about plumbing. Two, Mike Cook will show up at your house for free and give you a free estimate, assess the damage. He's a small business owner. We're small business owners. We should all support that. So if you want your free plumbing estimate next time you have a leaky pipe or faucet, give Mike Cook a call at 703-501-1926. That's 703-501-1926. Mike Cook does commercial and residential plumbing. No job is too large or too small. I've seen him out on the job site myself. I can promise you he does great work. He's licensed and insured and has operated all over Northern Vagina for the past 20 plus years. You're getting a pro. In fact, Mike texted us today. He just got himself a brand new plumbing van.
Give me a hell yeah!
So we know this guy's doing well on his own. Help him continue to prosper.
Well, he said shouts to the dogs and IDM for helping me get this plumbing van. So yeah, shouts to everyone who's already called him, and let's keep it in the family, guys. Let's keep hitting him up. He supports us, so we got to support him.
Mention IDM for a 10% discount. That's 703-501-1926. If you support Mike, you're supporting IDM. So thank you. Shout outs to Mike Cook, and here's to a great 2025.
All right, bruh. I got some. We're gonna save this for the straight round, but I got some anonymous questions for you that I got from an unnamed listener. I want to talk about Ice-T getting pulled over and screaming at the officer. I want to get your take on it. What else do we have? We got a ton of stuff, dude. We got a ton of stuff to get to.
All right. Patreon.
Got another.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, got some more Indian street videos. Indian street food videos I wanted to look at with you. Tons of stuff, man. Tons of stuff.
Patreon.com/IDM pod. We'll see you guys over there in 5 minutes. Peace.
Peace.